One thing that can be really confusing when you're creating something or using a new resource for the first time, can be really frustrating, is when the teacher view and the student view are really super different. You never quite know how to help the kids find things because you don't know what it's going to look like for them. You want to make sure that things are working, all of your content comes up. It can be weird, especially when your view and their view are so different and you don't always have access to see things as a student. Well, instead of forcing you to like go to another tab, use a student's login and log in and see what they see, Canvas has a built-in view as the student feature, which is really nice. So here, if I've created this assignment for a yearbook class, take 10 photos and turn them in. If I want to see what they see, now that I've created this assignment, it's got a deadline, who's it for, it's got instructions, all that kind of stuff. I have it set up so that when they submit, their submitting options are text entry, website URL, media recording, or a file upload. I gave them the whole slew of options. I'm going to click view as a student to see what they see. And when I do this, it takes me into all of Canvas. I can go through and navigate Canvas, whatever, as the students do. I get this pink banner that lets me know I'm navigating as a student. It does mean that some things are kind of locked out for me since I'm not a student. I'm just pretending to be one. So I can go through and see what they see. Once they've created an assignment and they're ready to turn it in, maybe they've been answering questions on a Google Doc separately, or maybe they went on a scavenger hunt, or they made a video, or they wrote an essay, or whatever they've done, they're going to click Start Assignment. Even if they're completely finished, the terminology weirds them out sometimes. They're like, I don't need to start. I'm already done. No, no, no. Start just means I'm ready to turn this in. So when they hit the blue button that says Start Assignment, now they have submission options. Because I turned on so many submission options for them, they have lots of tabs here that they can use to turn things in. Maybe they want to use the webcam to record a video of themselves doing a commercial for something or reading something aloud to them. They can upload an audio file, they can upload a photo they took with their phone, they can use the webcam that's built directly into their Chromebooks to take video, to take pictures. They can add quite a few files here. I think there's a storage limit, but I've never hit it yet. They can also add some comments to go along with their submission. So if they're like, oh, I screwed up on photo 2, please only use photo 3, they can type that in there for you and you will see their comments on the side when you go to SpeedGrader. They can also text entry. So they have a full editing box. They can just type out their answers here as much as they want. They can format those options as well with all the different editing features. They can do bullet points. They can number. If you gave them a list of questions and you want them to answer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they can list that out there. Again, they can upload things from Google. They've got all of the options. They can embed things. They can create tables. They can add links, pictures. They can record and upload media. They can read something aloud. They can demonstrate an experiment they're doing. Lots of different options here in the text entry. They also have website URL. If they did something on an external website, if they created a Google site, if they want to turn in the share link from their Google Doc that they made, they can turn that in here. In fact, this is the way that I do a lot of Google submission in my class. I have found that when they send things directly from the Google Drive, whichever version of the Google Drive here, I think this is a slightly more outdated version. Sometimes it will just send me a snapshot of the assignment at the time they submitted it. We had some weirdness there. I'm not sure if that was technical issues on my part or theirs, but I've had more luck personally with students submitting Google assignments when they submit to me their sharing link here, the website URL. As long as I have permission to view the assignment, as long as they don't have it set to restricted, it will just send me the link. And when I click the link in SpeedGrader, I can see their assignment. It will update as they continue adding to it. I know once or twice when the kids have used the Google Drive, it has sent me their work as like a PDF. So I just see a snapshot of what they had at the time. If they want them to continue to be able to update it as they go, then I ask them to send it to me as a website URL, because then I just see a live view of their Google Doc or their slide or whatever they've created as they're creating it. They can also turn things in through media if you want them to use the webcam directly built into the Chromebook. Super nice. I'll be super honest, I don't really know what this is. If you do, feel free to play with it. I'm sure it's very handy and has lots of options, but I don't know what it is. There's also some Google Drive options here, but like I said, I've had more luck using the website URL, and they just hit the share button in the top right, make sure their permissions are correct, and then send me their link. That way I can get a live view in my SpeedGrader. When they're finished, all they do is hit submit assignment. They can add comments if they want, and then I have their information there from them. And it goes straight to SpeedGrader. I can open a split screen so I see their work on this side. I see my grading functions over here on the right. It's super easy.